So I imagine you've seen the video of yourself, the body cam video of you being arrested in Daytona Beach.
Yes, I've seen every inch of everything, and I was there as well.
Yes, you were. How do you feel about what happened?
Uh, Whatever things happened. Again, ultimately, I was stopped by what we felt was an unconstitutional ordinance that hasn't been overturned. But the point of the matter is, I would not have been arrested or detained or anything else had the officers been just using, how do you say, judicious protocol. They would not have stopped me because I wasn't soliciting money, certainly wasn't aggressive panhandling by any stretch of the imagination, as their own report demonstrates. That people were coming to me willingly, handing me money. And when they asked me to stop, I said I would, and I wasn't trying to take money. Again, it's just something that happens. People come up, take pictures. They were coming at such a rapid rate and putting the money in the guitar that, so it was just that's why I was detained, and that was the problem in the first place. And then, of course, the Fourth Amendment, the improper search and seizure, that just, escalated things when they're, basically throwing me around. But you're talking about the arrest tape itself. I'm assuming you're alluding to after 5 hours of working and being pushed around, and my wife being there with me, and therefore she would have no ability to basically survive. I mean, she wouldn't have had access to the car, a way home, the contacts that were mine. She would have been left alone in an effort to try to help her, and her pushing her aside and kind of alienating her created an environment where I was being a little more testy, no pun intended, than usual. So as far as me being a little mouthy or something when I was being pushed around, that would be understandable in anybody's situation.
I imagine you had some feelings about how it happened, and that led you to get a lawyer. What were your immediate response? What was your immediate response to being taken into custody?
I'm the type of person who doesn't have any complaints with anyone. I'm not somebody who holds grudges. I was in a cell all night feeling extremely isolated. I'm a very free-spirited person. To have nobody care whatsoever about my opinion about anything was isolating and a little traumatizing. But again, I just kept a smile on, spent the night in jail, patiently waited all day till I got out. And I was simply contacted by dozens of attorneys asking to represent me on the case, as well as my manager, who protects the property and the image of the property, not wanting to see someone who's got a squeaky clean reputation my entire 25 years of operation as Naked Cowboy be seen as an aggressive panhandler. So it was my management company and the attorneys themselves who basically orchestrated the proper action of how you say, penalizing those who did wrong, if you would. And at the same time, now in retrospect, of course, I recognize that they did, violate my constitutional rights, and I do recognize that it does look bad not to be vindicated in such a situation. So it all worked out for the best. And as the day I got out and today, I still have no hard feelings towards anyone. I move forward and continue to operate as a Naked Cowboy, and I'm the Naked Cowboy coming to a town near you. Continue to take all people as they come to me and make them happy and do my job. And that's my destiny, my mission in life. And it's just wonderful. And it's just water under the bridge. And I was there in Daytona this year again. No problems, as with the previous 22 years or 21 years before the 22nd year. And I loved it there, and I'll be there again this year.
All right. So you'll be back in March. So for 2023, it'll be your 23rd year at Daytona?
23rd, 24th. I've been here in New York. I'll be going on 24. And I went down there. I went to Mardi Gras is what I did the first year after it was like January. And someone said, hey, I'm day after day in the 20s. And I don't care how many. He said, well, that Mardi Gras got bigger crowds. It's warmer. And I went to Mardi Gras and just happened to go through my friend's place. And it went through Daytona. And there was bike week. So I went. And then I went to spring break. And I just followed that same path every year.
So do you feel like the $90,000 was a fair settlement?
Again, everything's fine with me. I have an oyster. I represent Blue Island Oyster Company with Naked Cowboy Oysters. I have for many, many years. Since the time I started this, I had a IRA with my, I worked at a TGI Fridays for years. I had almost $5,000, and a friend of mine who's in Florida told me to put it in an IRA, and he's managed it ever since. I put a little bit of my salary away, every salary, tips, whatever, endorsement deals, commercials, national, major motion pictures, Super Bowl commercials. You know, oh my God, he's rich. He's never going to do this again. First of all, that's chump change. I've been working my entire life. I have, you know, it just like anything else. It's a form of income that happens as a result of doing my daily work, and it just, you know, I could care less. It's all great. It's wonderful. If the attorney said it was a fair settlement, my manager's happy with it. I'm just a worker bee.
Gotcha. What would you say to the police officers who took you into custody that day? Do you have a message for them?
Again, obviously, because of what happened, it's clear to me that based on the law, the way they acted might have been was aggressive or improper. But again, I'm not here to scrutinize other people on their work. What happened, happened. And again, I have no hard feelings towards anyone. I hope everyone is back to work as usual, and hopefully everyone's learned a lesson and we move forward. It's all great, wonderful. And again, I have no hard feelings towards anyone. Never have, never will.
What a nice attitude you have. Anything else we should know?
Well, I do it for myself. There's no sense in walking around. I mean, every day, that's my number one chief aim in life. Every little thing that makes you mad every 5 seconds. Why? You're the one making yourself mad. You know, it's about being emotionally mature. Anything that happens, you have to think about it, decide to react to it. And believe me, I'm grushing, snapping every fight. No, stop. You're the only one going through this. Don't do it. You know, so it's all about trying to be the calm, strong, centered man who was loved and revered.
And your little jingle that you played for us there, is that okay if we use that on air line?
I started off Cincinnati playing a song or two. All my gigs cut early and I didn't know what to do. I tried country rock, even blues. Then I dropped my 501 blues. Now I'm the naked cowboy, keeping it real for you. I'm the naked cowboy. You gotta do what you gotta do. Whoa. Of course, you can do whatever you want.
Thank you.
Have full Channel 6 News has full right and permission to use this song in any way, shape, or form without compensation. I won't have to do you.
I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Remember, I never sued anyone. The lawyer did. I just prepared the briefs.
All right. Was that a pun about briefs?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a joke. That's why I'm not.
I'm just making sure. I appreciate your sense of humor. I appreciate your fun attitude. Stay out there, stay safe, and maybe we'll see you March 2023 back at Bike Week.
All righty. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.